Good morning, dear students. Today I am going to start the new chapter called Alternating Current. Which chapter? Alternating Current. Already in the last class we were completed a DC circuit, that is LRCR circuits, and you studied well about inductor, capacitor, resistor and their properties and how do they behave while DC is passing through them. Similarly, here we are going to studying about behavior of inductor, resistor and capacitor, okay, and their combination while passing through the alternating current. But before going into that, first of all you have to know about current. What is current? Current nothing but rate of flow of charge. That already you studied well. Current means the rate of flow of charge. That current is of two types. What are the types of current? There are two types of current. Those are, one is the direct current and alternating current. See, this is two types. One is DC and AC. Direct current means it is a current having constant magnitude and direction. So the direction and the magnitude are not varying with respect to time. That normally represented by a directed line segment. This is that is the representation of direct current, and that direct current is produced by which one? Battery or cell. Okay, the source of EMF. That is called a DC source. What we call it a DC source. Okay. Now from the second one, alternating current, the definition of that one is the direction and magnitude are varying alternatively with respect to time. It's represented with different waveforms. The good example for alternating current is a sinusoidal current that already was studied in the last chapter. There this current sometimes flows in positive direction and again come back negative direction. Positive direction, negative direction. Like that, this is a consistent positive half cycle, negative half cycle. This is the variation of current with respect to time. Variation of current with respect to time. So this AC generated by this one AC source. You know well. That is AC generator. So it is the definition of alternating current. The current whose magnitude and direction varying with respect to time. Alternating is called alternating current. What we call it? Alternating current. Okay. So that is the definition of AC. And alternating current no need to represent with only sinusoidal wave. The current may also represented with different AC forms. What are the different AC forms mean? Those are maybe this. This current also called alternating current. Okay, and also may represent that alternating current with this waveform like this. This is also alternating current, and this is also alternating current. And you may represent that with half cycle AC. That means only half of the cycle presented in this AC, like this. That is one waveform, and another one is like this. Like that, alternating current represented with different forms. Okay, these are all alternating currents. And you may also represent that with a triangular waveform. This is called a sawtooth wave. What we call it? A sawtooth wave. And a square wave. Okay, and also may represent that with a triangular wave like this. This kind of current also alternating current. Like that, these are all called alternating current because actually in one kind it is called DC, but this is called DC pulsating current. DC pulsating current. Normally it is not AC. But here magnitude of the current is varying, not direction. Direction only positive, here. All are positive cycles. There are no negative cycles. By that reason it is. Both are DC pulsating current. Neither AC nor DC, it is purely. Neither AC nor DC. But it having little bit property like AC here. For these currents we can able to determine some measurements here like AC. By that I have mentioned them in the here explanation. So this is the list of different waveforms of AC. Okay, so do remember it well. And whenever you take this sinusoidal wave or sinusoidal AC consisted of one cycle of AC mean what here? One cycle of AC. How it will be mean? That one cycle of AC will be like this. Okay, so this is the current and the time axis. This is called one cycle. It is positive half cycle, negative half cycle. Combiningly called one cycle of AC. So one cycle of AC consisted one positive half cycle and one negative half cycle. Okay, do remember it well. These are the different waveforms of AC, and AC definition is this. And AC produced by the device called AC generator. What we call that? AC generator. Okay. So do remember all these points. Now we are going to discussing some definitions regarding AC. Some definitions regarding AC we are going to study now. What are the definitions must to know regarding AC mean? First of all, the first definition and important one is instantaneous current. Instantaneous current. So, for example, if you have a AC cycle, there you are observing the current value varying from instant to instant. Current is varying here. Here current value this much. Here current value this much. Like that, current value varying from time to time. At particular instant of time, whatever the current value, that is called instantaneous current. So, at particular time of t seconds, whatever the current here, the current is called instantaneous current. So, the current at particular instant of time, at particular instant of time, that is the first definition regarding this. Okay. Secondly, peak current, okay, or maximum current, maximum value of alternating current. This is second definition, must to know here. Here clearly you know well in this one, the maximum value of AC means this only. This is normally represented with I naught. This is current time graph or current time representation. In that one, this I naught is called what? Peak value or maximum value. What we call it a maximum value. That is the second definition. Third definition, average current or average value of AC. Average value of AC. How to determine that average value of AC mean? For example, if you have AC cycle, for this if you want to get average, what we need to do? At a different instance of time, current values I1, here I2, at a T1 and T2, at T3, at T4, at T5. You have to write that current values at a different instance of time and take the average. So, how to write I average value? I1 plus I2 plus I3 plus and so on IN by N. Okay, that is the average value of current. See here for half cycle, the average value normally it is going to be some value. But for full cycle of AC, what about the average value? 0. Why? Here for the interval of time t by 2 seconds, the time taking for production of one cycle of AC is called what? Time period. Called a time period. So in that half of the time period, the current moved in a positive direction, and the remaining half of the time period current moved in negative direction. The net flow of current averagely how much? 0. By that, do remember for full cycle of AC, I average equal to 0. I average normally represented with I between less than and greater than symbol. Okay. But for half cycle, what is the average value mean? That is 2 I naught by pi. 2 I naught by pi. Where I naught mean what here? Maximum current. I naught mean what here? Peak current. So these values I am going to derive in the next actually further. Okay. Furtherly we are going to derive these only. First for your idea I repeat that point here, average value of AC. How to get average value of AC normally? That's the definition what means here. What is the definition here normally from this? It It is the average of currents at different instants of time is called average current, or mean of the currents at different instants of time is called average current. What we call it? Average or mean value of AC. Average or mean value of AC. Now come to another definition. Second definition. See, let's see the second definition of that. Here, first definition, what I told you, the first definition is mean of the currents at a different instance of time. That is the first and simple definition for average current. For getting the average current, the another definition of AC what means? See, the value of DC, the value of DC which can supply same amount of charge in a circuit of resistance, in a circuit of resistance in the given time, the value of DC which can supply same amount of charge in a circuit of resistance as supplied by AC in the same circuit, in the same time is called average value of AC. First of all, understand its meaning. The value of DC which can supply same amount of charge, okay, as supplied by AC in the same circuit, okay, in the same time is called average value of AC. That means one circuit I am considering now first. This is a circuit called resistance circuit, and here one more circuit I am taking. For this I am connecting what here? DC. What I am connecting here? DC source or AC. It is a AC source, and here I have connected a DC source. Okay. For example, in the time of t seconds, if the current whatever flowing here is IDC, that is IDC. What is the charge flow through this resistor in the time of t seconds? The charge flow here is Q equal to IDC into T. What is the charge value? IDC into T from this formula. Because current is constant current, that is. So by that actually we are going to write it as I equal to Q by T for DC. Okay, but whereas in the case of AC, we are using this. Anyhow, what is the Q value obtained? IDC into T in the time of t second. In the case of DC circuit, it is a DC circuit. But whereas if it comes for this, the current whatever flowing here is called alternating current. That's equation what normally at particular time of t seconds. How can we write the equation of this? The current equation here is I equal to I naught sin omega t. Already known well about it. In the last chapter I told you alternating EMF. At that moment I gave you one equation equal to I naught sin omega t. Similarly to that I wrote that current equation. What is the current value? I put I naught sin omega t. And what is the EMF of the source? E naught sin omega t. So this EMF of the source equal. Actually for this EMF is laid as E. For this what is the EMF value? E equal to E naught sin omega t. Okay. Here current value changing from instant to instant, right? At particular instant of time, the current is IAC here. What is the current value? IAC. At particular time of t seconds. At this time, the current value what or at meanwhile at particular time the current value in the circuit is IAC. Now, in a small interval of time of dt seconds, dt value how much we here? In the time of dt seconds, that means 0.0000001 seconds. In that small interval of time, current do not vary by much. Current do not vary by much. By that almost current treated as constant current in that small interval of time. At that moment, what is the charge flow in that time interval? That is dq equal to IAC into dt. Here, the charge flow in this circuit, how much mean? Actually charge is here over, this is equation 1. But I would like to get charge flowing in the AC circuit. In which circuit? AC circuit. By that first I determine charge flowed in the circuit for small interval of time of 0.0000001 seconds. How much I got it? IAC into dt. Then how do you get the total charge flowed in the time of t seconds? The charge flowed in the time of t seconds in the AC circuit is how much mean? Integral 0 to t. D and integral cancel. Q equal to integral 0 to t IAC dt. It is the second equation of charge flowed in the time of t seconds in the AC circuit. This circuit. Okay, for this circuit, the charge flowed in the time of t seconds, how much we obtained? This much. But in the definition, clearly they told that the charge supplied by AC and DC are same. Charge supplied by AC and DC are same. By that, if you have equated 1 and 2, here what they told, the value of DC which can supply same amount of charge in a circuit of resistance as supplied by AC in the same circuit in the same time is called average value of AC. So by that, the charge flown in the two circuits is same now. I am going to equate 1 and 2. If you have equated 1 and 2, what we will get here? IDC into T equal to integral 0 to T IAC. What is IDC value? Integral 0 to T IAC dt by T. So we can write it as what? Integral 0 to T IAC dt by integral 0 to T dt. So we write like this, T value, integral 0 to T dt. So this is IDC value which can supply same amount of charge. Which can supply same amount of charge as supplied by AC. By that this IDC is called average value of AC. That IDC called what here? Average value of AC. So I average equal to IDC. That value how much mean? This is. So finally, what is the average value of current formula? The average value of current formula simply how much? Do remember it well. That is I average equal to integral 0 to t IAC dt divided by integral 0 to t dt. So this is the I average formula. This is the I average formula. So I average equal to this much. Do remember it well. Similarly, next definition regarding AC. What we see here? Next definition, fourth one, RMS value or virtual value or effective value of AC. This normally called IRMS. What we call that? IRMS or I virtual. Okay. So I want to write the definition for this. Same like that. How to write it? Mean if you have a AC cycle at a different instance of time, current value different here. Like that. Whenever you obtain current values at different instance of time, how to define this RMS? Root of, mean of, squares of currents at a different instance of time. At a different instance of time is called IRMS or RMS value of currents. Called RMS value or virtual current. Okay. How to write the equation here? If the current values at different instance are I1, I2, I3 and so on, then IRMS equal to root over root of mean of squares. Squares mean. This is I3 square plus and so on. IN square divided by N. It is IRMS formula. That is the IRMS formula. Okay. What is actually current equation here? I equal to I naught sin omega t. Do remember it. Alternating current equation mean immediately you have to recall that formula. I equal to I naught sin omega t. I naught mean what here? Peak current or maximum current. What about omega? Angular frequency. What is the omega value? Omega equal to 2 pi by t or 2 pi f. 2 pi by t or 2 pi f. So this is the current equation. Alternating current equation. Okay. So after know this first definition. Actually it is the first and the fundamental definition. But there is one more definition for this. Second definition we are going to discuss. What we are going to discuss? Second definition. Okay. What is the second definition? Let's see here. Okay. In the second definition of IRMS or I virtual, both are same. IRMS or I virtual both are identical. Okay, do remember? What is the second definition? Do remember the value of DC which can produce same amount of heat, same amount of heat as produce heat in a circuit of resistance or as produced by AC in the same circuit in the same time is called IRMS of AC. So that is the definition of IRMS. Simply like IRMS, there also we considered two circuits, one for AC, another for this, right? So like them, and then here also one circuit connected for AC source and another circuit connected for DC source. Okay. Now, this alternating current having the EMF of how much? E naught sin omega t, right? Equal to formula what? E naught sin omega t. Okay. Now, in this one, at particular time of this, actually I want to find heat produced in T seconds. This I want to get in both cases, here and here. What is the heat value produced in the first circuit? Let's see here. At a moment, the current value here is IAC, because current value varying from instant to the instant here. So at a particular moment, what is the current value? IAC. Then what is the heat produced here in the time of dt seconds? In dt seconds, heat produced equal to, what is the heat energy formula I gave you? Heat energy equal to I square RT. That is the heat energy produced in a resistor formula. Okay, that actually you are getting in current electricity chapter. Okay, so that formula I am applying here. H equal to dH equal to small time, so small amount of heat produced. In small time, small amount of heat produced. So by that dH equal to how much we are getting? IAC square R dt. IAC square R dt. But in the time of T seconds, I want to get a heat production. So how much we are getting? In total time of T seconds, what will be the heat produced here means? That heat equal to integral 0 to T IAC square R dt. Okay, it is the heat produced in this case of AC. Okay, that is the heat produced in the time of T seconds in the case of AC. But whereas in the case of DC, what will be the heat produced in time of T seconds? Normally current whatever flowing in this circuit is constant current, that is IDC. But here the current whatever flowing is IAC, that is variable current. Okay, in this circuit, what is the heat produced in the time of T seconds? That is H equal to IDC square RT. It is the heat energy produced in the time of T seconds, called second equation. Okay. Now in the definition they are telling you heat produced here and here same. So equation 1 equal to equation 2. What is equation 1? Integral IAC square R dt with integral 0 to t equal to IDC square RT. R cancel. So IDC value we want to get. IDC equal to integral IAC square IAC square dt with limits of 0 to t integral 0 to t dt. Okay, so under root This is the IDC value from this. So finally, IDC obtained as what here? IDC equal to integral 0 to t IAC square dt by integral 0 to t dt. Integral 0 to t dt under root. So this is a actually IDC formula. It is a IDC formula called RMS value of current formula. RMS value of current. Okay. So this is called IRMS formula. What we call it? A formula of IRMS. Okay. So these are the definitions must to know regarding this alternating current. Now we are going to see what are average value and this RMS value for different cycles of AC. Different cycles of AC. So now let's see the example problems. So example 1. Here find I average and IRMS for the cycle of AC given in the diagram. So for that cycle of AC, we want to get I average and IRMS. So how to do it? See solution. First A. I want to get I average first. Before that, I want to write down its equation. What's the equation of IAC here? IAC equal to I naught sin omega t. I naught sin omega t. So if you apply I average formula, what is I average formula? Integral 0 to t IAC dt divided by integral 0 to t dt. So this is the fundamental equation of average current that I am applying here. Already I told you, for the production of one cycle of AC, whatever the time taken is called time period. So by that, for its total production time is T, and it is T by 2, right? That is what? T by 2. Now if you apply that equation here, I average is equal to integral 0 to capital T I naught sin omega t dt divided by integral 0 to capital T dt. Integral 0 to t capital T dt. Okay, so what we are getting then? I average is equal to I naught constant here. Integral 0 to t dt means capital T. This value. How much? Capital T. Remaining what here? Integral 0 to capital T sin omega t dt. Integral 0 to t sin omega t dt. How much we are getting then? That value we are getting as like this. I average equal to I naught by t into what is integral sin kx dx? Integral sin kx dx means minus cos kx by k, right? So minus sin omega t by omega with limits of 0 to t. With the limits of 0 to t. So how much we are getting then? I naught by t omega. I naught by t omega with minus symbol outside. What we are getting? Sin omega means 2 pi by t into upper limit apply here. Minus sin 0. Minus sin 0. What we are getting then? It's a cancelled out. Such that here minus sin naught by t into omega. T into omega what here? 2 pi. T into omega what here? 2 pi. Okay. Then what we are getting? Sin 2 pi. What is sin 2 pi? 0. So totally we are getting 0. What we are getting? 0. Sin 2 pi means 0 minus 0. That is 0. Totally answer 0. By that only, at the starting of definition of I average, I told you that average value of AC, average value of full cycle of AC, for full cycle of AC is a 0. So with that, that's all. Okay. Come to second one. Second one, what here? IRMS. What we want to get here? IRMS. What is IRMS value formula? Integral 0 to t IAC square dt by integral 0 to t dt. It is IRMS square formula. IRMS square formula, right? So then what we are getting? If you apply that IAC value, what is IAC value? This is that is written here, integral 0 to t I naught square sin square omega t dt divided by integral 0 to t dt. Okay. So then IRMS square equal to I naught square by t into integral sin square omega t mean 1 minus cos 2 omega t by 2 into dt divided by that's only remaining 0 to t. Sin square theta formula, what? Sin square theta equal to 1 minus cos 2 theta by 2. Sin square theta equal to 1 minus cos 2 theta by 2. Okay. So by that I wrote that value. Are you understanding? So now, how much we are getting? IRMS square equal to I naught by t into I naught square into t. Integral 1 by 2 dt. That value 1 by 2 into t. Right? Integral dt mean t. So apply the limit, then you are getting t by 2 minus. Here 2 is there. One thing you do one here. You may take that 2 outside, then you are getting 2 here. Then integral 1 dt mean t minus. What about integral cos 2 omega t dt? So that value integral cos 2 omega t dt equal to sin 2 omega by omega 2 omega sin 2 omega t by 2 omega. Okay, so that is the integral cos 2 omega t dt value. That is written there. What we are getting? Sin 2 omega t by 2 omega with the limits of 0 to t. With limits of 0 to t. So what we will get then? See, I naught square by 2t into t minus here 1 by 2 omega constant. If you apply the limits here, sin 2 omega into t minus sine 0. Okay, I have applied the upper limit and the lower limits. What we should get here? I naught square by 2t t minus 0. So integral cos 2 omega t dt, wherever you have seen it, that's value simply you have to put it as 0. Integral sin 2 omega. Integral cos 2 omega t dt. How much we are getting it? Sin 2 omega t by. So its integration value is 0. That's integration value what here? 0. Okay. So anyhow we have applied this is cancelled. We have I naught square by 2. So if IRMS square equal to I naught square by 2, IRMS equal to what is I naught by root 2. I naught by root 2. That is the answer for RMS current. Okay, that is the answer for RMS current of AC. RMS value of AC. RMS value of AC. Next one. Second example. Here there is a AC here. Find I average and IRMS for half cycle. For half cycle of AC. So only for half cycle we are going to find both. But in the earlier problem we were calculated IRAs and IRMS for full cycle of AC. But now we are finding it for half cycle of AC. So how to write it means IRS equal to integral 0 to t by 2, because it is t by 2, it is t1. Only half of the cycle. IAC dt by integral 0 to t by 2 dt. So then we are getting integral 0 to t by 2 I naught sin omega t dt divided by integral 0 to t by 2. How much here? T by 2. If you solve it, the answer what you are getting is 2 I naught by pi. You try to solve it. Okay. The answer what you are getting is 2 I naught by pi. Okay. For half cycle of AC. Average value 2 I naught by pi. IRMS equal to integral 0 to t by 2 I naught IAC square dt by integral 0 to t by 2 dt. So how much we are getting? Integral 0 to t by 2 I naught square sin square omega t dt by integral 0 to t by 2 dt. So if you solve this answer as I did in the first problem, the answer what we will get is I naught square by 2 again. From that IRMS equal to I naught by root 2 only. So by this what did you understand here? Average value 0 for full cycle of AC. But for half cycle of AC how much? 2 I naught by pi. But whereas RMS value do not vary here, that's value going to be same for full cycle as well as for half cycle. Full cycle as well as for half cycle. Okay, do remember it well. Next I am going to give you some examples like this. Do as homework. Do as a homework. Okay. Next example problem. Find I average and I average and IRMS for the cycle of AC given in the diagram. See here, only for half of the cycle only current will be there, and the remaining half of the time current value will be 0. Current value will be 0 here. So at that moment, how can we find IRMS and I average? See here. First I average equal to integral first 0 to t by 2 I naught sin omega t dt plus from t by 2 to t 0 dt divided by integral 0 to t dt integral 0 to t dt. That is the value of AC. That is the value of average current of this AC. That you solve it and write here. That you solve and write the answer. Next now IRMS. Integral 0 to t by 2 I naught square sin square omega t dt plus integral t by 2 to t 0 square dt 0 square dt by integral 0 to t by 2 integral 0 to t dt integral 0 to t dt. So this is the IRMS value. If you solve it, the answer we can get here. It is one problem what I am giving you for homework. Okay, next problem. So that is the actually AC given in the problem. How to do it mean find I average and IRMS. How to get I average? For I average formula what? Integral 0 to t by 2 I naught sin omega t dt plus integral t by 2 to t I naught sin omega t dt divided by integral 0 to t dt. Integral 0 to t dt. That you solve and write the answer. Okay. That you have to solve that answer. Actually, for this one answer should be I naught by pi, and for this one I naught by 2, and for this one you are getting 2 I naught by pi. If you solve them, the answers you should get like that. And IRMS integral 0 to t by 2 I naught square sin square omega t dt plus integral t by 2 to t I naught square sin square omega t dt divided by integral 0 to t dt. That if you solve it, the answer what we are getting is I naught by root 2 I naught square by t. Then what about IRMS? IRMS equal to I naught by root modulo. I naught by root 2. That is the answer what we are getting there. Okay. Next. Next example. A sawtooth wave I am giving you. A sawtooth wave. minus I naught plus I naught, the current varying lines. Okay, it is T by 2 T. Okay, so for this one I want to get find I average and I RMS. How to find I average and I RMS for this? See, first of all, you have to find IAC value equation. It is what straight line equation, straight line curve with a positive slope. Okay, with a positive slope. What is the intersection minus I naught? Slope value what here? 2 I naught by T. It is T, you know. It is T. It is 2 I naught. Opposite side is 2 I naught. Adjacent side is T. So then slope value what here? Tan theta. Tan theta equal to what? 2 I naught by T. Slope value what here? 2 I naught by T. Then, after applying this slope equation, what is the equation of current here? Y equal to mx minus c. M value 2 I naught by T into x mean what here? T minus c mean what here? I naught. So, this is the formula for current I. Y mean what here? I. So, this is IAC formula. Like this, we are going to write in IAC. Okay. That if you written here, I naught 2 I naught T by T minus I naught. Minus I naught. Now, we have to apply the formula. What is the formula for I average? Integral 0 to T. 2 I naught T by T minus I naught into dt by capital T, or integral 0 to T dt means T only. So if you solve it, the answer you should get there. Secondly, IRMS. How do you get IRMS value? That is IRMS square equal to integral 0 to T 2 I naught T by T minus I naught whole square dt by T. So if you solve it, IRMS square we are getting. From that, it is A minus B whole square, you know, that you have to expand it and solve that. Then you can get IRMS value, IRMS square. From this, you have to find IRMS. From that, you have to find IRMS. Okay. So this is a method of doing the problems. You have to solve them and send me the answers. Okay. Next problem. This is the wave element in the problem. It is 10 or it is 20. That is also sawtooth wave. Here it is 1 second, 2 seconds, 3 seconds, 4 seconds, 5 seconds. Okay. It is a current time graph. For that current, I need to find I average and I RMS. So find I average and I RMS. So how to do it? First you have to find IAC. Y equal to mx plus c. What is our formula for this? Y equal to mx plus c. M value what here? 10 by 1. That is 10. It is 10, you know. 10 by 1. So tan theta equal to 10 by 1. So 10 into t plus C value 10. C value 10. This is the current value. That current value have right here. Y equal to mx plus C, because C value positive here. C value positive. Slope also positive. Slope also positive. So then ISC equal to 10t plus C. After written that, you have to substitute in the formula. IR is equal to integral 0 to 1 10t plus 10 into dt divided by integral 0 to 1 dt. Solve that and get the answer. Next, IRMS square equal to integral 10t plus 10 whole square dt by integral 0 to 1 dt with the limits of 0 to 1. From that you get IRMS square, and from that you find IRMS. Find IRMS. So that is the way of doing that problem. That is the way of doing that problem. Okay. So with that problem over. Okay. Example problem. Find RMS value of AC which can produce 3 times of heat produced by DC. 3 times of heat produced by DC in the circuit DC of 3 amperes in a circuit. In a circuit, how to do it? DC value they given you clearly 3 amperes. So first of all, heat produced by AC equal to 3 times of heat produced by DC. 3 times of heat produced by DC, how much is given? Sorry, 1 ampere. Okay, 1 ampere. So how much we are getting? 3 times of heat produced this. This value, how can we write it? IAC square RT. IAC square RT equal to 3 times of heat produced mean how much? IDC square RT. So IAC square equal into RT equal to 3 times of 1 square into R into R cancel, TT cancel. IAC equal to what here? Root 3. IAC value how much? Root 3. For this I want to get RMS. Root 3 amperes. For this I want to get RMS value. How can we get RMS value? No, well, that is IDC which can produce same amount of heat as produced by AC. So IDC square equal to IAC square by time interval. Actually integral IAC square dt by integral 0 to t dt. Right? IAC square dt by integral 0 to t dt. So time value they provide you how much here? 1 second. Time how much they produce here? 1 second. So how much we are getting integral root 3 whole square dt with the limits of 0 to 1 divided by 0 to 1 dt. For example, in 1 second. How much we are getting it? 3 divided by 1, 3 amperes. So IDC. Something data missed out here. Okay. there in the problem I forgot some data. Okay, actually I will tell you that problem next. Okay. Now I am going to give you one example problem. See this. It is a AC cycle of AC. Find I average. Find I average. How to get I average? Formula for I average what? Integral 0 to t IAC dt divided by integral 0 to t dt. You know well, it's nothing but what? Area under current time graph. It is nothing but area under current time graph divided by time. So what is the area under this graph? Area under this graph is put half into base into height, that is 10 meter 10. Okay, so 10 by time value what here? 2. So finally 5 amperes is the average value of this AC. Average value of that AC. Okay. Similarly, one more problem I am giving you as homework. Do this. In the next example, the problem is this. That is the current graph what I am giving you. For that I need to find I average and I RMS. Both are question. I average and I RMS both are question mark here. How to get I average? Simple. That is area under the curve. If you find out that, you can get I average. But how to get I RMS? See here. First of all, you have to write IAC. What is the current equation we are getting here? Y equal to mx for the interval of 0 to 1. For the interval of 0 to 1, current equation what here? Integral I average equal to integral 0 to 1 second. Y equal to mx. Y means I equal to m. Slope value what here? 10 by 1. So mx for the interval of 0 to 1 second, current value how much? That is mx. M value 10 by 1. M value what here? 10 by 1. That is 10 into t. So it is in what form? Y equal to mx. C value 0 because straight line is going through origin. Next 1 to 2 seconds. Current value constant. Current value constant. How much? 10. So that you apply now in this form. What is I average formula? I average is equal to integral 0 to 1 IAC means 10t dt divided by integral 0 to 1 dt plus what's the value next? Integral 1 to 2 10 dt. Okay, totally for this interval. Integral 0 to 20. Because for total interval of time 2 seconds, we return the total current value here. So if you solve that, we can get IRMS. What we can get? IRMS. Similarly, IRMS square equal to integral 0 to 1 10t whole square dt plus integral 1 to t 10 square dt by integral 0 to t dt. So if you solve it, we can get IRMS square. From that you find IRMS. From that you have to find IRMS. Okay. So it is a list of problems what I gave you for I average and IRMS currents. Okay. Very simple problems. And try to practice them. With this one, this weekend exam syllabus completely over. Okay. Remaining we will see in the next week. Thank you so much.